Hi everybody, Randy Stern here from Victory in Reseda, and again, I am not in the driver's seat to do a driver's seat chat, and I'm not at home. I'm actually on the road here. I'm in Mankato, Minnesota, staying overnight so I can stage a road trip for a couple of nights down in the Sioux Falls area, or at least we hope we'll be going to the Sioux Falls area. But other than that, just getting out of the house and trying to enjoy things I haven't seen in quite a long time. It has been a year, folks, since everything shut down, especially in the middle of the Twin Cities Auto Show. But we are slowly getting together. Hopefully you are going to get vaccinated. Hopefully I will be vaccinated. Hopefully we'll be back to normal down the road. Speaking of which, let's talk about the 2021 Volkswagen Arteon. Now, this is not my first time in the rodeo behind the wheel of this somewhat expensive four-door hatchback premium type car that's marketed by Volkswagen. I mean, look, let's just say this. I love the car. Okay, I know a lot of people have not heard about this car, nor have they seen a lot of them. Here's the reason, and I have the sales figures for 2020. So for 2020, they only sold 3,602 units, which is an increase from 2019 by 47%. That's not telling much. In the last monthly report for December of 2020, they only sold 961. In contrast, they have sold 25,182 Jettas in the month of December of 2020. And overall, they sold 82,662, down from 2019. Okay. These figures do matter because this is a car that hasn't gotten a lot of advertising, hasn't gotten a lot of marketing, but it's a really brilliant vehicle. The only problem is that it's multifold. Number one, cars aren't selling. Despite the fact that I see that there were, that we'll probably see somewhere between 80 and 100,000 Jettas in 2021. I mean, that's wishful thinking, right? But however, on the flip side, they will sell as many Tiguans as they do Jettas, case in point. The Atlas, it went down. I mean, they added the Atlas Crossport. So altogether, you're talking about maybe at the end of 2020, they sold around 88,000 Atlas and Atlas Crossports. So this tells you where Volkswagen is going. They're going to an SUV emphasis, adding the Taos, which will be smaller than the Tiguan later this year. And right now, the all-electric ID4, which is a SUV, is coming to dealerships as we speak. So, all of this equal to something that is not positive outcome for the Arteon. Although, I really think that people are missing out. It's the same thing when we talk about the Kia Stinger, which is a competitor to the Arteon. It's like, guys, this is a great sporty sedan with a hatchback. Why are you sleeping on it? Why are you going straight to, say, a Sportage or a Telluride? Even though if you could find a Telluride, congratulations. So that's the problem that the Arteon has. And yes, it starts at 35 grand, which is above the average sale price for that a customer can afford. Well, put the air quotes on afford, because have you seen the lease deals lately? And we're not talking about the real good lease deals. We're talking about the normal lease deals that when you walk to a dealership and they'll tell you that a car that has a deal of about maybe $209 per month is really $400 some odd dollars per month. So it's very interesting times we're living in, and the Arteon is caught in these times. Now, for 21, they did some updates. So they zhuzhed up the front grille area, so it's a little cleaner. They're adding the digital Volkswagen badges all over the place. So I'm seeing them on the wheels, front and back on the steering wheel. I mean, so they're trying to modernize this to current standards. There's some new technology, including wireless Apple CarPlay, as well as Android Auto, which they brand as Wireless App Connect. Safety technology has been improved. So a lot of things that are happening with the Volkswagen Arteon for 2021, and it really looks a lot better from the last 2019 model I had. Now, this is going to be exclusive to Victory and Reseda. I'm doing a review because I've reviewed it for Car Soup in 2019. However, because I mentioned it in BNR, it became one of my favorite cars of 2019. Favorite vehicles, excuse me. It made it on that list that year. So a lot is really riding on the Arteon. This time, my test is, can I do a road trip, which would probably be a total round trip of around 650 miles. Can I do so comfortably in a Volkswagen Arteon? And so far, so good, because, yeah, I mean, going from the Twin Cities to Mankato, a piece of cake. Now we get some very interesting roads starting tomorrow. Whether I'm going 169 to Interstate 90, or if I'm taking Minnesota 60 to connect with Interstate 90 before the South Dakota line. Stay tuned for more. I do have some thoughts on road tripping, but in the meantime, if you like this video and like the other videos and don't think I'm, shall I say their names? No. And if you think I'm not like some of the YouTubers that are out there, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon for notifications. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Take care.